Video we will create simple API using fast API Python, and for that we need two packages basically. So first is fast API and ubicore. So you can install it through pip. Pip is a package manager, sort of like npm. Pip install fast API and ubicore. Okay, and let's see. Okay, it throws some error. Okay, we need to add this break system packages flag. So copy this and type your command again. So if you press up arrow key, it will show the previously executed commands here. So you don't need to type anything. Yeah, just click up arrow and it will show previously executed command. So pip3 install fast API ubicore and break system packages. Okay, now I have already installed it, so it's saying like already installed. But yeah, so those are the two packages you need. Then I created a simple main file, one file, main.py. So basically idea is we will create this API and then later we will deploy it on personal VM. So basically this is the VM I have. This is from DigitalOcean droplet. Yeah, so same thing you can apply it on any VM, Azure or AWS EC2. Yeah, you just need to log in and we can deploy it on production. Okay, then let's start. So from let's just write simple API, like from fast API we need fast API, we need to import it from fast API itself and HTTP exception. So in terms if you want to throw some error, so from pydantic okay, import base model. Okay, and then we will create instance app equal to fast API. We'll call this. Then I will define some class request body, and I will pass the base model instance here, and then I can create the schema for name. So we will accept name and then we will show like hello, that custom name. So focus of this class is to how to deploy the system, not to build the API. So let's just create like the most simple API that is possible. Okay, response, and for response body class we will also pass base model here, and then it will show a message. In output we will show message and it will be of type string. Okay, and then we will define one simple route app.post using post method, right? And we will make request to /route. So we will create like async function, async dev root, and we will pass item, which will be our request body. Okay, and in response we are going to return response body, and here we will show a message and string hello and whatever name we pass through request. So basically if I pass hello Pawan, it will show like hello Pawan. Okay, now to execute this we already installed the packages. Now let's just fire our app. So you will type ubicore, okay, then main app, so file name basically, and host route we will do something like localhost is fine, 0.0.0.0, and dash we will run it on port 8000 for now. Yeah, so let's execute this. Okay, it is running on this port. So if I copy this URL and if I go to my testing Thunder client, right, create new request. Okay, let's just make request on our existing this, right? So I will cut this URL and paste our new URL. So it did not got copy. Okay, let's copy it again. Copy, paste. Okay, and let's send the request with the name Akash. Okay, it says this is not, method is not allowed. Okay, yeah, so because we are sending get request, right, we need to send post request. Okay, it returns the message like hello Akash. So our code is working. So if I change this to Pawan also, it will return like hello Pawan. Okay, we understood code. This is the simplest possible code that we have written. Okay, let's close our server now and let's push this code to GitHub. So I created new public repository, so I can publish my local work to on internet basically, and then we can pull this repository in our virtual VM and then install it here and run it from here for production. Okay, now when you create new public repository, you can copy this origin. Basically we need to add this origin to our local repository. So let's just come to our project and type here git init -y. Alright, you don't need to type, you just need to type git init. Yeah, okay, then it will initialize your project with git. So if I do now git status, it will show like 2 files untracked. Okay, one folder pycache and main.py. So let's just add those to staging area, git add everything, and then I will write message git commit -m. So we will commit these changes. Created simple API. Okay, so later we can track in future what feature we built. So if I do git log, it will show like created simple API. Yeah, I should have written created. Okay, that's fine, create simple API. Then so currently if I do git remote -v, so it will show what remote repositories which are attached to this local repository. So there is none, right? So if I do git push, it will push nowhere because there is no route. So we will paste this command which we copied from GitHub, git remote add origin. So basically we are saying like whenever we are going to do push to this resource. Okay, so now the resource is added. We can verify it with git remote -v. It shows like origin is set. Now if I do clear and git push origin master, so basically push the local work to the master branch and whatever the origin name is set. Okay, so we will push our origin master branch from local to GitHub. Now if I refresh this, I have got my code, right? Okay, now let's go to our code was already working. Now let's go to our VM. So our VM is already working. So in VM we need to install, there is no Python and anything, right? So we first need to install it, right? So for that what you need to do, sudo apt install python 3 and python 3 pip, so package manager. Okay, it is already newest version. Okay, let's install 40 MB, no problem. So and after that we also need to install fast API and UV right? So let's just wait for a second. Till then we can clear this terminal, right? Okay, it is done. Okay, it is done. Now so let's just install packages. pip3 install fast API and UV core. Okay, it is throwing the same error. Okay, let's add this flag. Okay, now it is successfully installing. Till then what we can do, yeah, it is done now. So if I clear this and do ls, I already had node app here and the snap folder which was already there. Now we can clone our GitHub repository to this VM, right? So what you can do, you can go here and click on https and copy this URL and go to your terminal and write git clone and that URL. Okay, that repository URL. So and hit enter. So it will create new folder called post API deploy, and it will basically copy these files in this local system. So if I do now ls, it will, now we can see, right, I have folder fast API deploy, right? Now let's go to that folder fast API deploy. If I do ls, I can select two files, pycache and main.py. Okay, to execute our program, we need to do uv car. You know what, let's just copy this command. We already have written it in VS Code terminal, right? We don't need to type it again. If I go up and then, yeah, this command, let's copy this, and let's paste it here, and let's hit enter.